Well, good morning to my West Coast friends. Afternoon to y'all on the East Coast. And heck, maybe we got some international visitors joining us live from the Tricksupply showroom. Hey, y'all. My name is Doug. Doug. Bleh. Doug Kahn. I'll be your host for the next, 30-ish minutes as we take a deep dive into the wonderful world of, well, what are we looking at today? We'll be looking at some bunnies briefly, but I got a big pile of TCC Magic I'm surrounded by here. We've got cups, we've got balls, we've got knives, we've got cards, we've got boxes, and all kinds of fun stuff to take a look at today. There's some killer new items from the TCC line that I'm excited to share with y'all. But first and foremost, let me say, hey, happy Easter, and I hope everyone in the Tricksupply universe has their 3D sponge bunnies ready to roll for Easter weekend. To be clear, I do consider the sponge bunnies the best trick that you can perform for the laity, and I would suggest these V2 softer, nicer, supple sponges from Tricksupply are worth your consideration for your Easter shows. I hope you already have your set, and if not, well, heck, it's never too late to get one. I'd be remiss if I don't say hi to the kindred spirits that take this time to say hi to me. What's up, Jim? Good to see you today. The OG Tim Askin in the house. John Rice made it. Hey, John, what's going on? And yeah, there's the fellow West Coaster. What's up, Vinny? Right down the road on off Flamingo Avenue. Nick, I know you've been a busy man, moving houses, magic conventions. Good to see you again, brother. This is a good segue for me. I know, I forgot it was too. And let me mention this. My wife reminded me Friday that it was Easter, and I was like, oh, we might not be open Easter, and we won't be. So if you're in Las Vegas, if you're a regular a visitor to Tricksupply, don't come here tomorrow. I'll be enjoying some Peeps and other chocolate bunnies and stuff like that. I hope you get to do the same. How's the peepers? For those of you that don't know, I had a crazy eye issue this week. This eye decided to go wonky. It's still wonky. It's manageable. It's blurry. I have floaters. Thanks for asking, Chuck. I'm managing. All right, so yeah, nice pad. This is a good place to start. Let's talk about the pad. Every magician needs a good place to perform their magic. This pad is the TCC offering. What do they call this thing? I opened it just a minute ago. It's the Elegant Mat. The Elegant Mat from TCC. Woo! One of these set you back about $80 if you want a magician style. I figured it was appropriate that we demonstrate our TCC wares on this fancy pad today. Finally, man, I've been suffering from caffeine withdrawals, Nick. I'm so glad you're back, and thank you once again, buddy. All right. Also this, if you're going to do magic, you need a good pad, you need a good magic wand. And look what TCC has offered us. One of the new arrivals from this wonderful production house. They call it the foldable wand. Is it foldable? I don't know about that, but it's a screw together wand. If you're in my universe, you know I love this kind of wand. I rock the JL silicone wrapped wand on a daily basis. This is the wooden offering from the TCC house. Looks good. Feels good. Like that seam is invisible. There's some nice woodwork etching on the ends, nice black tips. Maybe I'll pull up the website for this thing. We'll see what one of these will cost you if you're interested in a TCC foldable wand. I do have most of these feature items listed in the description of the video, so if you'd like to delve deeper into these products that we're showcasing today, you can click the links in the description of the video, and that'll take you down to it. Man, only $20 for one of these. The only thing bad about this product is they named it wrong. The folding wand. It's a screwable wand. And there's the deets. 38 centimeters, 1.3 diameter. Blah, blah, blah. 132 grams. What else you need to know? I feel like this is a desirable product. Will this find its way into my pocket to replace the JL wand? I don't know, man. I like that silicone wrapping. That's pretty fancy. Oh my. What's next? Right. Also, you can count on two things with TCC. Number one, the products are going to look great. And number two, they're going to ship in an all black box. These are the things we count on. Let's look at what this thing is. I got some items to focus on. I also thought it might be fun to do kind of a rapid fire of like 7 or 8 things from this line. And maybe we'll do that now. If you got a magic wand in play, you might want to have a set of cups and balls out, or maybe even a chop cup. And when I do the chop cup, this is the one I use, the TCC leather cup. I feel this has been around enough. Most of you should know about it. This is the Al Wheatley invention, the chop cup, one cup, one ball routine. It's one I use, worth your attention. If you need a chop cup, the leather chop cup. We're going to talk about the TCC aluminum alloy cups, which are absolutely fantastic. Maybe we'll do some cups and balls as well. Let me go through this pile and see what else we can rapid fire. Wonder if anyone knows what this box is from TCC. This is actually one of our favorite items from the line. And I would suggest you can do anything with this. I should open it this way, probably. I feel this is the perfect item to produce your invisible deck. And that's what I'm doing here. But they call this the anything box, and anything that fits in here is what you can produce. Of course, if you're doing an invisible deck routine, it makes perfect sense to produce a deck of cards. But this is a winner, a wooden drawer box, the anything box from TCC. It is a drawer box, specifically the anything box. Cool. Maybe we'll get a double dip from Nick. Here's one that is, I would say it's the best version of this that I've ever seen. I've seen these in plastic. Jeff McBride has an interesting version for stage use that's formable from flat pieces of plastic that pop into larger versions of the mental logs. And with these props, you're able to convey superhuman arithmetic. Arithmetic? Yeah. We do good math with these things. These are just a nice version of the wooden mental logs. This company, they make all kinds of things. Like over here, got their Unseen Force Pro. And as I was pulling this out, I realized I don't know enough about this item. Essentially, it's a 2-reel thread system. And as with a few of the items today, I thought maybe I could educate myself as I educate you. And so we're going to take a look at what the Unseen Force Pro is good for. Here we are. Maybe we'll scroll down. I queued up to the important part of the trailer. Let's go.
No more complex shells and guiding rails. Instead, the body went through industrial redesign, made with nylon 3D printing, and now uses ball bearings. It's smarter, smaller, and stronger. We call it levitation system rather than just a prop, because you can do so many things with it. Remote sci-fi ring levitation, small objects levitation, various objects balancing, psychokinesis, the invisible touch.
An ideal application.
And there are something new with Pro version. The haunted key. The haunted deck. everything is super clean. The audience can just check your hands before, after, and even during the routine. Unseen Force Pro, taking levitations one step further.
Cool. All right, now we know. So it's a dual hello. It's a dual thread reel system. Did I see him lock that under his collars? That's interesting. So instead of one thread reel, which you attach to anchor point, this thread reel connects to itself, and then you could have one big loop in the center of it, allowing you to do some interesting animations. This is Unseen Force Pro. And now we know what that does. Continuing our rapid fire. And as I continue, hey, I'm watching the chat. If you have any questions about any of these things I'm talking about, let me know. Thanks for the kind positivity. This is the Late Night Magic shirt. The Late Night Magic crew, they do profess it is the best shirt in Magic. I think I agree. You'll find them at the Magician's Room. And hey, it was great to see Greg Dow in here yesterday, the Shocker. One of my favorite Las Vegas personalities. Great working pro. Picking up some fine wares from Tricksupply. Never know who you're going to bump into in these places. What's up, Greg? Moving right along. This, I've talked about a couple times, the Enigma stick. I'd say this was their top release from last year. TCC, they separated me from $25 in my wallet at Magic Live as I was strolling the dealer's room. I said, man, I need one of those things. Turns out I didn't, but I'm not sad I have it. Maybe you'd like one too. Here's what an Enigma stick does.
Originally from Pascal Mark. Then it's showtime.
Come on now. That's pretty cool, right? Oh, yeah, let's go.
Importantly, all the items are completely free of gimmicks and can be thoroughly examined by the audience, both before and after the performance. The Enigma stick is meticulously crafted from African sapele wood, with all edges smoothly rounded. This ensures a superior feel in hand and flawless operation during your routine. The entire set is compact and portable, allowing you to perform anytime and anywhere. With its stunning visual effect, incredibly simple handling, and ingenious design, you'll absolutely love the Enigma stick.
No arguments. It's a cool piece. I do think it's like the ultimate piece to do for a close-up video effect. Like, it's ideal for that. There is a little attachment to one of your fingers. So while the props are free of guile, your fingers are not. So be aware that is happening. I want you to be happy with your purchase. If you think you'll like the Enigma stick, I think you will. I think you're right. I had a question here from C. Brian asking, how are the coin effects from TCC? So here's the answer. Oh, I didn't pull any of those out. I'm wondering, I'm trying to reflect, have I seen any of the coin stuff from this company yet? And I don't think I have, but I also feel like this would be an easy topic to return to in the near future. And maybe I can get some coin tricks pulled out from this company and take a look at those. Always happy to hear some unsolicited testimony from customers buying things from our product line. I happen to have this product right over here. It's just randomly sitting here. I mentioned these a couple times as well. I love this product for an in and out escape. Almost seems like we set this up, Paul, but this is truly random occurrence. So these are the in and out escape shackles, which are a little more formidable than some of the standard chain releases that you'll see magicians use for this kind of prop. This is the prop where you can get in and or out of the device quickly. They're less than $40 if I'm not mistaken. And I think if you're looking to put an escape prop in your universe, that one's going to make you happy. Yeah, c'est bon, c'est bon. All right, so no coin tricks, but I do have a card trick to talk about. And really, I've been telling people this thing's a banger. A couple people have listened to me, some of you have not. But the trick in question is a card routine. This is Olson's Closer from Eric Olson. I guess this package has 2 decks in it. They include the standard TCC deck. I guess that's their Triumph deck. And then a second deck, which is gaffed for Eric's routine. This has been in my wheelhouse for a couple of years now. I got one from Eric when he self-produced this product, and I really feel it's a very flexible prop. Eric's routine is self-working. He uses Stuart James further than that as kind of a workaround to culminate with a deck in new deck order. So essentially you have a shuffled deck, clearly shuffled, visibly shuffled, and at will, the deck returns to new deck order. It's a killer. It's Eric's Closer in a close-up situation, and Eric's a worker. It's $35, and I'm telling you again, this is a winner. There's only a couple left in the warehouse. I don't know if they're going to redo this one. Your chance to get it now. Oh, look who's here. One of my favorite customers of the year. Hank Man picked up the inversion board from the Patata line, working on a cool hands-free routine. Man, thanks for coming in and picking that thing up. It's one of the more pricey items I've moved from this showroom. And to be clear, you made my day that day. Thank you very much. So much. I don't even know about that either. They're ball vases with a coin kicker. Yeah, it's a winner. Doubly so if you actually do the thing. I'd say any of these things are a winner if you use them. Let's talk about a couple more card things. And I wanted to look at their Phantom wallet. This is their Edge wallet. I know I got a couple of customers that have been using this thing out on the streets of Las Vegas. What's up, Jeremy Jackson? How you doing? This was their wallet they released a couple of years ago. Today, we're going to take a look at their Phantom wallet, which is the newest wallet in their lineup. And honestly, I have no idea what sets this thing apart from other wallets, so I'm going to be learning with you. Pretty fair price at $50. Let's hear them talk about it for just a moment.
Returns with a groundbreaking new work that will challenge your imagination. Phantom Wallet.
What is the Phantom wallet? It's a wallet that allows you to perform the card to wallet effect without palming a card.
Oh, okay.
That's right. It is that simple, direct, and fast. Most importantly, you don't need to palm the card at all. The entire wallet remains in spectator's view throughout the routine. The Phantom wallet features a completely new structural design that breaks away from traditional card-to-wallet principles.
It uses a bank card window to perfectly conceal all the secrets, making the magic invisible. Beyond the card-to-wallet effect, you can also perform a precise feat for mind-reading routines. The Phantom wallet is available in 2 versions, genuine top-grain cowhide and microfiber imitation leather. The genuine leather version offers a classic, timeless feel, while the microfiber version showcases a clean, modern design.
Both versions feature exquisite stitching and handcrafted magnetic alignment and inlay technique, optimizing the overall operation and effect.
The bank cards included with the Phantom wallet are designed to be ultra-realistic and come in 3 different colors, allowing you to adapt to various scenarios with a replaceable design. The wallet can accommodate all bicycle-sized playing cards because it can be customized with your own DIY settings. The tutorial includes 4 original routines in detail.
From basic to advanced, whether you're a beginner or a master magician, these routines will meet your needs.
Finally, let's take another look at the amazing experience the Phantom wallet brings to the table.
That's pretty cool.
This is Phantom wallet. Palm-free magic, card into wallet.
Nice. All right. Now we know. Maybe I'll take a look at this thing briefly. I haven't even seen this thing up close yet. Phantom wallet by TCC, hot off the press. This one's $50. This is the genuine leather version. So for all the animal lovers, this is maybe not the one you want. There's a lot going on in here. You get some kit, some more kit, some extra kit, and some kit on top of the kit. Then you have this thing. Nice. Okay. Bunch of magnets in there. So I'm assuming this gets sucked up into here. Right? And then our credit cards align to disguise this. And when the card is inserted into the deck, it secretly goes into this guy, I guess. Maybe TMI for some of you, but if you're interested in getting a prop like this, I'd like you to know what you're getting into. What a clever design. And I'm feeling like this system probably allows for some more things. If anyone knows about David Stone and his tool effect, thinking maybe this prop might work in that wheelhouse. But here we are, another good example of the flexibility, the depth of the TCC line, the innovative ideas, you know, some superb magnetic technology providing a no palm card to wallet. If you want to palm a card to wallet, I again recommend this one highly. The Edge wallet, that's a winner. Why is my rapid fire taking 20 minutes? We're still rapid firing. Both of those wallets are reasonably priced. The Edge wallet, $30. I only got one of these in the showroom. This might be it. I'm telling you, if y'all want a good card to wallet for $30, that's a winner. Oh, hello. Man, the magicians. Yeah, that's right. The conjurers are now at the magician's room. Hot new act at the Link Promenade. If y'all haven't been to the magician's room, that's where you'll find the Shocker Late Night Magic. David Goldrake doing classic illusions. Beryl Dillon, comedy, magic, manipulation. And now the conjurers. They also do a brunch over there that's a haunted brunch. Sounds like a good time. Here's three real quick. This is the EDC holder. EDC holder. If you need to carry around flash paper, double stick tape, this thing has a blister effect built into it. It's a wonky product, but it's pretty cool, right? It's like just this little square thing that, you know, keeps all your EDC things you need to carry intact. And we got this thing, which I use when I do ring and rope, and I do it a lot. This is the ring that I use from TCC. They include ribbon with this, and they also include a tutorial on how to use the ring and the ribbon, but they call it ring and rope, but it's ribbon. TCC. Get your titles right. It's a ring and ribbon 2.0. How much is this ring? $40, $39.95. Money well spent. And maybe the oddest thing we'll look at today is this, the Space Cube. This is a development in Rubik's Cube magic that uses the shell as the modus operandi. And if you've been in the world of Henry Harrius, you've seen some of these things in action. This set provides a couple of shells that allow you to do routines with cubes and bags that either multiply or solve themselves, or you match a spectator's mixed cube. That's another effect you can do with a prop like this. But the really, really clever one in this package is this cube here. And again, we're looking at the Space Cube. This cube allows you to produce a Rubik's Cube from a flat bag. And look at this thing. Unfolds completely flat. So this is in a brown paper bag. The whole routine uses 2 paper bags. And then surprisingly, this cube is produced from inside it. Of course, you'll put the stickers on to accommodate the routine that you have in mind. Wow, really well made. This thing is locked together solid. This isn't going anywhere. Yet you can pry it apart and it's a flat. I would imagine the creative performer can find a few uses for something like this. And there you have it, the most interesting item today, the space cube. Where are my Rubik's Cubers at? Holla. Holla. Oh, there's my smart shoppers. I do like a small ring. Like I'll use a harness ring on occasion, but when I'm doing a stand-up performance for a larger group, that ring is just so good. It's lightweight, so it's not weighing you down. I keep it tucked in my back. I just walk around with the thing in there. That's a very good question. If anyone knows the answer to this question, you'll get bonus points in the Tricksupply world. Do know you can save up your bonus points for the Koopy doll round. That'll happen in the near future. There's genius. You're a genius, sir. Just leave the cubes all black. It makes solving the cube easier. Yeah, where's Norbito? Well, I have a feeling Norbito likes the sleight of hand gimmicks. I don't know. All right. Well, okay. Got 3 more things to look at. Let's take a look at this one. This is one that I was looking at with Paul Draper. He was in here a week ago. Paul does this routine. And he said, let me look at those things and see how they are. And I'm echoing the sentiments of Paul Draper. Oh, those are nice. Paul's a little bit more charismatic. Oh, those are nice. Something like that. This is reportedly a routine that Di Vernon used to perform. It's a version of one of my favorite plots in Magic, the Matrix. People call it the shadow coins. Maybe we'll take a look here at the dem. Let's go to the Tricksupply and see what the demo looks like from TCC. Let's take a look at weight game. Nice. Weight game. So this is a set of weights. I guess these might be used. I'll tell you who was in here that had an idea for him. Christian Monroe. He's one of my friends up from Alaska. Christian portrays Nugget Barlow. Go find him on TikTok for a good time. He does a gold mining situation where he's up in Skagway, Alaska. He's doing a character tour guide thing. And he suggested that this kind of things is what you might use to weigh your gold out and stuff like that. And so that's what they are, weights for that kind of thing. I'm saying words like I know what I'm talking about. The deception here is that one of these has a shell on top of it, allowing you to bring extra weights into play at will. I've never handled this prop before. I don't think I want to embarrass myself by trying to handle it, but these are super heavy, which would kind of alleviate any suspicions from your audience about palming the props. And because of the design of the shell, it allows you to cleanly show your hands empty as they're moving around from place to place. They do include 2 sets of weights with this, one in a silver tone and then one in the gold or brass style. You get shells that fit over both sets of the gold and silver. These are interchangeable, which would allow for some transposition effects, or maybe you're doing a hopping half style routine where You show two of the weights, you put one in your pocket, and then one of them comes back. And then you put one in your pocket, and then one of them comes back. You could do routines like that as well. I have seen props like this on the market. I know Bob Sheets is a champion of this routine. Pop Hayden from the School for Scoundrels. You can spend upwards of $150 on a set of weights for this effect. The weights game from TCC, that'll set you back $120. You can come pick it up from me today in store here in Las Vegas, 2510 East Sunset Road. I'm here 11 to 6 daily, or shop anytime at tricksupply.com. I'll answer your phone call after 11. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. That's what I was thinking. Tim, yes, I was thinking the same thing. No comment, baby. I would imagine you could see Pop doing this routine online. What's up, Brian? Yeah. It adds a certain level of deception to the matrix effect because those weights are so heavy, your audience can't assume that you're, comfortably palming those things from Gads. This is a solid cup and it's very heavy. Until then, let's take a look at this disembodied princess that Vinny Giordano suggested that everyone needed to take a look at. And you'll find this available on the Tricksupply website. Apparently, he helped build this thing. Where's the comment? I kind of breezed by this. Here we go. While we wait to see if my camera comes back. Someone needs to buy that disembodied illusion. I was the first to unpack it when it arrived from Wellington. I'm going to make a guess here that was for the Melinda show. Either Showgirls of Magic or working with the sax people over there. All right. I'm still waiting for my camera to come back. We'll try one more thing, and then maybe we'll just wrap up early tonight if I don't get back into the world here. The other product that I wanted to look at today, hey now, We did it. I'm back. The Chroma color changing knives from, y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. That TCC cup broke my cameras. Okay, there we go. Thank you for your patience. It's an imperfect universe. We just keep plugging away here. All right, so here we are. It's a miracle. Last but certainly not least, the TCC color changing knives. We're going to make this next to last because there was one other thing I wanted to hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm like the Mr. Carter of Magic. And if you get that reference, you're old like me. The other thing from TCC I wanted to look at, the matching set of cups and balls. I've got several sets of cups and balls from TCC on my well, I got about 10 sets of cups and balls over there in the cups and balls show rack. I love these cups. Let me be clear. For the price point, for $60, this is maybe the best value set of cups and balls I've ever seen. The aluminum alloy set from TCC. These are the heaviest aluminum cups probably ever made. They feature the classic Paul Fox design and an attractive, like high gloss aluminum. You get all of the spheres that you need to do the trick. So if you're new to the cups and balls, it is the oldest trick in Magic. It actually dates back to the ancient Egyptian times. In fact, the cups, they're authentic replicas of the hubcap covers from King Tut's car. It's a fact. They have little trap doors on the bottom of the cups that allow you to sneak the balls right through the top. That's the trick of the cups and balls. You put it on the top, you give a little wave, it goes right through to the bottom. And once you get tired of doing one, you can go through two. So for 2 cups, you need to give 2 waves. It goes not through 1 cup, but through both cups. If you get tired with that, you can wave sideways like this. So it doesn't go down, it goes across like that. Now, every good trick has a good beginning and a good ending. This one even has a good middle. That's the middle. And that's a little hanky-panky with the cups and the balls. $60 for this aluminum alloy set. I'm going to suggest these are going to sell out as quickly as their chop cup version of this cup and ball set did. And if this is something you're interested in having in your universe, and you should be, order them quickly or you might not be able to. TCC does tend to sell out of their stuff pretty quickly. Sometimes they make it again, sometimes they don't. Don't find out the hard way. And now, of course, it's the trap doors. And now we can talk about, I would love to do the full routine, but here we are coming in at 40 minutes. And to be clear, I'm just winging it. Like I had the foresight to bring an orange with me today. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. All right. Okay. For your entertainment pleasure. And you're right. It's a nice match with the wand. So when you buy these cups, you should also buy the wand. All right, I'm going to throw down a little more cups and balls. I'm feeling spicy today. So let's see what else we can do with these. I feel like red on red is not the most ideal. So we're going to eliminate that and just go with these guys here. All right, here's a phase from no less than Di Vernon himself, the creator of the weight game effect, apparently. You put 1 ball under each of the cups, and then you have your spectator choose one of the cups. So say, for example, someone chooses the middle cup. I can take the ball out of the middle cup, and then I send it into the cup of their choice. So if they choose the middle cup, I can send the ball over here to this side. It all depends on what the spectator chooses. Alternatively, you can send it from the middle cup over here to this side, and that looks a little something like that. Of course, I'm doing this all off tempo, and I also feel like it's a lot to watch, you know, because we have the balls and the cups. And heck, I talk a lot, and it's a weekend, so some of you might be drinking. I'm going to slow it down, and we'll just do it with one ball and the 3 cups as we endeavor to do the Charlie Miller illusion. That's the ball passing through the top of each cup one at a time. That's 1, that's 2, and that's all 3. Now I can get rid of that one, but when I do that, this one comes back. Here I am trying to load things that don't fit into the cup. But what do you want? I didn't bring an orange. So when I put this ball away, I just pretend to, but I sneak it under my arm, and then it goes through the trap door in the top. And then when I snap, there's two of the balls. I can put both of these balls over here, and then this ball comes back on this side. And you're probably wondering what I tried to sneak under this cup. Well, that is what is this thing? That is the predict a color. You can imagine if that was an orange, and if that fit under the cup, then these are our reminder that we're all going to have a happy Easter weekend. There's Easter Bunny 1, there's Easter Bunny 2, and okay, we did that. Can only imagine what that would have looked like with a little foresight, a little preparation, and even a little bit of maybe practice and rehearsal before we started it. Y'all still here with me? No joke. I think we all might have seen a little bit of that. The desk is gimmick, to be clear. Never seen the Charlie Miller move? Man, the Charlie Miller move. You got to see the Charlie Miller move. Where did I learn that? I guess I might have learned that from the Di Vernon Book of Magic. Or perhaps, I'm pretty sure it's in the Di Vernon Book of Magic. You get bonus points if tell me where the Charlie Miller move was first published. Now we have an Easter Cups and Balls routine. All right, I'm going to do one more bit of magic for you as I talk about this next prop. And you've heard me talk about this prop before, but there's a new version of it talking about knives. The Chroma knives from TCC, originally released in this form, penknife set. Penknife set's very small. I'd say about the size of a pinky. All right. And these are a color changing knife set, which means if you'd like, you can change the color of the knife via the basic paddle move. Is that the Elmsley knife? So this is an Elmsley knife. This set is desirable for their size. And when I say that, if you're looking to put something inside, this is a quiver purse from the Glitch Studios. And these purses will house the pocket knife, Chroma pocket knife. You can put a couple of them in there. And if you've been around my universe, you've seen what I've done with this set. It's a clever combination that works really well together. These are readily available and have been for years. The prop I want to focus on today is their new version of the Chroma knives. Man, we love the quiver purse. I tell everyone the quiver purse is so good. If you don't have the quiver purse in your life, consider that. This is the new Chroma color changing knife set, large size. And when TCC released this set, I think they listened to the community that wanted a bigger set of knives. Well, hey, you've got it. And I'm going to show you what I do with it. Testify, Mr. Crespo. Quiver is a wonderful, wonderful tool. That's not a knife. This is a knife. It is a knife, though. And I think this is a good presentation point when you bring out something like the small Chroma knives. Tell your audience what it is. It's a set of pen knives originally used to sharpen quills, to sharpen the pen that we would use back in the day when dinosaurs roamed the planet, when I was born. All right, this is the illusion of being prepared. I'm prepared now. Let me show you what I do with these things. Oh, hold on. Penetration of a cup with ball in classic Secrets of Magic is basically the same thing that was published in the Di Vernon Book of Magic. Marty Jacobs, a fountain of knowledge. If you're not familiar with Marty Jacobs, you might want to go dial into Marty's blog. It's a good time and you'll learn archaic knowledge like the one we're learning right now. Generally focused on card magic, but a well-rounded practitioner. Thank you, Marty. Learn stuff today. The chat is spicy today. Let's go. Oh, man. I would love to catch Mr. V Hill throwing down the color changing knife. 6-force knife. Roger Lovins makes one. He calls it our very best knife, I think is what he calls it, from the Roger Lovins set. All right, let's throw down a little magic. Then I'm going to get busy and open these doors up, get some customers in here so we can make a few dollars today. Let me find my camera. Bing. All right, y'all. So there's a lot of things you can do with color changing knives. Let's back this up just a little bit. I like to just use them to practice my paddle move. So, you practice knife switching. What am I saying? Saying words. So this is my pocket knife, and I use it to practice my knife switching, which is a good basis of sleight of hand. So it looks like the black knife is turning into the white knife, but I'm just really good at switching places with the other one that I have hidden in my hand. I've been practicing this long distance, and I'm getting pretty good at it. Let me show you. Keep your eye on the black knife and see if you can tell the moment it goes where the white knife was and the white knife goes where the black knife used to be. Now, if you want to try something like this on your own, what you're going to need to get is an extra knife. So I actually have a white knife and another black knife. Although sometimes I will do this. Sometimes I'll use the black, white, black combination. But for this particular demonstration, I think it's best if we stick with the white, black, white combo, as this will provide the best contrast for knife number 6. So when you're talking about 6 knives, these are all the knives that I use, 6 of them. If you're not counting, I'll count them for you now. So that is a white knife, and that's knife number 1. And then I have this black knife here, and that is knife number 2. I have another white knife, which is knife number 3. And then I have another black knife, which is knife number 4. Now the other black knife, that one is knife number 5. And then I have the knife with all of the colors, red, white, blue, and black. This is knife number 6, and that's all the knives I use. Is there any questions? So that's what I do with the 4-knife set. And I know when the Chroma knives were released, TCC reached out to me to see if they could include my version of that handling in their demos and the tutorials they offer with the product. I said, sure, go ahead. I would offer that same kindness to anyone who buys this set from the Tricksupply universe. If you'd like my routine with it, I would be happy to share it with you. Let me know. Fire me an email. If you need that information, you can find me sales@tricksupply.com. That's our email. And that's all I have to say about that. I would like to re-mention all of the things that I've talked about today. The key products are linked up in the description of this video, so you can go down there and click around. Yeah, that's the name of it, Switchblades. Cool. We prefer the cash. That's the street performer in me. Buongiorno. Is that Italian? Buongiorno. Ciao. All right, y'all. Got a loose minute or two, three. If you have any questions, comments, constructive criticism, I'm listening now. Repeating myself earlier, if you're in Las Vegas looking to visit me at Tricksupply, well, come on down today. Come on down Monday. Don't come tomorrow. It's Sunday. I'm going to go enjoy myself in Las Vegas with my lovely wife. Erin, are you still watching? She said she'd tune in today from our lovely abode down the road. I surmise she gets bored with watching magic tricks after a couple minutes, but maybe she'll comment and surprise us all. Appreciate all the kind sentiments about the vision. Hoping to get into an eye center next Tuesday or Wednesday. They got some local places that should be able to help me out. I did go to the emergency room last week and they ruled out the worst stuff. So it's not a detached retina. And I guess I'm not having a stroke or any other major ailments. Just getting old. The parts are starting to break down. So here's a question. The cup I was showing was the solid cup. So this is a completely solid metal, except for that little part here. Traditionally, you'll use a cup like this as a standard cup and ball routine, just palming balls and loading them under. I feel like this is going to let you use some sponge balls to good effect. But essentially, you do a whole cup and ball routine. At the end of it, your spectator discovers that the cup is solid. It's also heavy. And be careful. That cup can break your camera unintentionally. That's true. Switchblades was in my first set of lecture notes. You can find the routine in there. Yes, thank you. Yep, it's an exact match. So last week, they had 3 products they released that appeared on my desk. One was the set of cups and balls. The other was the solid finale cup. Then they also released a matching chop cup. And I would suggest that this $35 chop cup is the best $35 chop cup that I've ever seen. They sold out pretty quickly for us. If you can find one, grab it up. And if you want the full set, it's like 60, 25, 35, do the math. It's about $120 to get all of them. Yeah, so that's the name of that tune. What else? Yeah, getting old sucks. So buy magic stuff. Make you forget about the sucky part of getting old. There, and 140 with the wand. Of course, you want to round it out with the misnamed but still very nice folding magic wand. It doesn't fold. It doesn't fold. It screws together. $20 for this. That's called doing it right. You want a nice piece of class in your world? The only problem with these is you lose them pretty quick. Oh, there's another one. You can lose it pretty quick. Got another one. The what? The college dropout chop cup? I'm not going to lie. I don't know what that is. All right, y'all. Well, the clock is ticking. I've got 5 minutes to clear my desk, get ready for some people, and open the doors for them. I'm going to go do that now. Thank you all for spending some time with me this morning or afternoon. And hey, happy Easter, everybody. I'll see you next week. We'll do it again, 10 a.m. every Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for the hang, and ciao for now. Bye.